Hey everyone, Ali here. Remember when I said AI companies were playing fast and loose with copyright? Well, the bill just came due. Anthropic, the responsible AI company behind Claude and Perplexity, just agreed to pay $1.5 billion to settle a massive copyright lawsuit. And this isn't just about one company, this could reshape the entire AI industry. Let's break down what happened and why it matters to everyone. So here's the story in simple terms. A group of authors sued Anthropic, claiming the company illegally downloaded millions of pirated books to train their AI model, Claude. We're talking about works from authors like Sarah Silverman, Michael Crichton, and thousands of others. Now here's where it gets interesting and legally messy. In June, federal judge William Alsup made a decision that basically said, hey Anthropic, using books to train AI? That's fair use, totally legal. But downloading pirated copies of those books? Yeah, that's still piracy, and that's definitely not okay. Think of it like this. If I wanted to learn about cooking by reading cookbooks, that's fine. But if I stole those cookbooks from a store to do it, well, that's where I crossed the line. Same principle here. This ruling was huge because it was the first time a federal judge said AI training could be fair use. The judge wrote, and I quote, "The training was quintessentially transformative." That's basically legal speak for this creates something new and different. But Anthropic still faced potentially catastrophic damages for using those pirated books. We're talking about statutory damages that could have reached into the hundreds of billions. One legal expert called it potentially business ending. So Anthropic did what any rational company would do when facing potential bankruptcy. They settled. $1.5 billion is a lot of money, but it's way less than what they could have faced at trial. Now, you might be thinking, Ali, this is just corporate drama. Why should I care? Well, here's why this is massive. First, this sets a precedent. Other AI companies like OpenAI, Google, and Meta are facing similar lawsuits. This settlement basically creates a roadmap. If you use pirated content, you're going to have to pay up. Second, it changes how AI companies will operate going forward. They can't just scrape whatever they want from the internet anymore. They need to be more careful about their data sources. And third, and this is the big one, it could affect the cost and availability of AI tools. If companies have to pay billions in settlement and licensing fees, guess who's ultimately going to foot that bill? That's right, us, the users. So what's next? Well, the judge still needs to approve this settlement, but assuming he does, this opens the floodgates. Authors, artists, musicians, they're all watching this case closely. If Anthropic can be forced to pay $1.5 billion, what about the bigger players? OpenAI is facing multiple lawsuits, so are Google, Meta, and Microsoft. The legal bills are piling up and the pressure is mounting. Some experts think that we might see a fundamental shift in how AI companies acquire training data, more licensing deals, more partnerships with publishers, maybe even government intervention to create some kind of copyright framework for AI. Where have I heard that before? I think a certain small-time AI guy who's got a YouTube channel with a little over 60 subscribers may have mentioned it once or twice. Look, the AI industry moved fast and broke things, and now they're dealing with the consequences. This settlement isn't just about Anthropic, it's about establishing the rules of the road for an industry that's being operated in a legal gray area. The Wild West days of AI training might be coming to an end, and honestly, that might not be a bad thing. Better to have clear rules than constant legal uncertainty. What do you think? Is $1.5 billion enough? Or should AI companies pay more for using copyrighted content? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more AI industry analysis. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, and as always, remember to be kind to each other.